Well, hello everyone and happy Wednesday. I hope this is finding all of you well. For those of you who do not know me yet, I know we have people kind of getting added on a regular basis, so not everybody knows me. For those of you who don't, my name is Claudia Cometa. I am a pharmacist and independent skincare consultant, and I come here at least once a week, occasionally twice a week, to bring you tips, tricks, and information to achieve the best skin of your life. And so today I'm going to talk about collagen and some of the facts that you should know. I try to keep these videos relatively concise and relatively short, so that will be the same today as well. So I'll try to pack in as much information as I can. I'm very aware of everybody's time and how busy everybody is, and so if you're joining us on the replay, thanks for joining us. I'm not going to wait for people to pop on live because you can certainly catch it later, and I know everybody's got a busy schedule. So we're going to go ahead and get started as I usually do. So collagen, what is it? What do you need to know about it? And how do you fix the issue of the fact that as we age, we decline our production of it? So first and foremost, collagen is a protein, and it's the most abundant protein in our bodies. It actually is 70% of the protein composition of our skin. So it's a massive component of our skin. And it imparts structural integrity to our skin. So it basically helps protect against gravity, right? So it helps keep our skin firm and tight. And what happens is, as with a lot of things as we age, right? As the saying goes, it sucks to get old. In many ways, that's kind of true, but we can do things about it. And when we know better, we do better. So when we hit the age of about 30, our production of collagen declines. Some say 1%, some say 1.5% a year. Whatever the case is, you are going to have a decline in the production of your collagen. So what do you do? Much like the pharmacy world, there are multiple ways to attack a problem. So if we have a condition that we're trying to treat, like let's say we're talking about the pharmacy world, very similar to collagen, if we're trying to keep it around, we can either do something that will stop the decline of it, so help us from losing more than we would normally lose, or we can increase the production of it. So we can either stop doing the things that are accelerating that aging process, or we can add in some supplements that will help us produce more collagen. So here are some of the lifestyle factors that are going to speed up that decline in production of collagen. Smoking is one. Another huge one is sun damage, so excessive sun exposure. So these are things that are in your control that will help you stop that process of accelerated decline. So if you do smoke, stopping smoking is super important. If you're out in the sun a lot, whether it's for your job or just because you're a sun lover, it's not that you can't be out in the sun, but you really should be protected because the damage from the UV rays is a killer for collagen. So those are some lifestyle things that you can sort of incorporate into your life to help you with that collagen production and stop that decline, or at least slow it down. What do we do about the fact that we want more of it? And what are the effective options? Well, there are a slew of effective options. Some people, the first wrinkle they see, they're straight to Botox. And I liken that, I use the analogy of, let's say, a type 2 diabetic. Let's say a type 2 diabetic, sugar's just starting to rise a little bit. They go to the doctor. The first thing that they're going to be put on is not going to be insulin, most likely. We use a very stepwise approach because we're not going to go straight to the injectable because we may be able to control it with other options that have less risk and are less, invasive. So similar to acne. So, the first time, somebody's adolescent or teenager comes up with the first pimple, the doctor's not going to go straight to Accutane, especially if we have not exhausted a good list of options. And it's very similar with collagen. I'm not a huge fan of going straight to Botox. Why? Because Botox is a toxin. It's a botulism toxin. And so it's not without side effects, and it's very invasive. So here are some other options for helping your skin with collagen production. There are collagen supplements out there that you can take that are by mouth. Should you take those, and how effective are they? Studies have shown some positive effects of collagen supplementation. Collagen itself is a large protein and does not get absorbed very readily as a whole. So typically collagen supplements have broken down pieces in peptides, broken down pieces that your body can then use to put back together once it's absorbed and create collagen. Is that super beneficial? Studies have shown some benefit. Right around, some of the studies show right around a 20% improvement in fine lines and wrinkles. Is that going to be the end all be all? Probably not, but there may be some benefit from that and relatively low risk as long as you're dealing with a quality product. What about topical collagen? So what about products that are actually, say that they're collagen and you actually apply them on your skin? Those not so promising, and here's why. Because collagen is a very large molecule, and if you were to apply it topically on your skin, the ability for you to actually absorb that is extremely low. So you're likely not going to absorb it. Now, so then the companies may change the process of how they process it and break it down into smaller pieces. Typically, they break it down into such small pieces that it usually can't then assimilate into an actual collagen molecule or protein later. So topical collagen, not so great. Really your best benefits gonna come from collagen induction. So coaxing your skin into producing collagen when it would have otherwise not done it, kind of from an organic point of view. So for instance, a microexfoliating or a microneedling tool is going to create enough micro trauma without hurting you, but enough to tell your skin, oh, hey, we should go into healing mode. And healing mode means we start producing our own collagen again. So that's a much more organic approach to producing collagen when your production has declined relatively significantly with age. Another great option is retinoid type compounds. So retinol, retinal, retinoic acid. The great thing about those products is that you combat it from two ends. It actually helps stop the breakdown of collagen and it helps with the production of collagen. So that's a great, great place to start. And then of course you have products and injectables that will help not necessarily with collagen production, but to help with the fine lines and wrinkles that came with that decline in production. So fillers like hyaluronic acid, that can either be an injectable form or like my company has it in a patch form where it can be delivered in a concentrated manner. And then of course you've got your Botox option. So the point here is don't go straight to the end without at least attempting to look at some of the options before you've exhausted all that options. Don't go straight to Botox. I hope this was helpful. If you know anybody who this might help, feel free to share. If you have any questions, feel free to get with me personally, either by message. You're welcome to message me on Facebook since this is where most of you are seeing this. If you're on YouTube, you can certainly message me below as well and we can start a conversation. If you've got more questions, I'd love to answer them. Have a wonderful rest of your week.